When one person posts the edited photo and the other posts the original. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, she looks better in the original. At least make sure your friend posts the same one that you have. Hey guys, what is good? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. If you know me, you know that I love exposing the fake people of Instagram. I love it so much that I've actually kind of made a little bit of a career out of it. Granted, I gotta be honest, I don't like being this person. I don't like being this person because it means that I have to be really, really real on Instagram. So I can't post a picture that I don't like of myself that I maybe want to edit because I gotta practice what I preach. But that means that I can make fun of everybody else that does it. This is the fake people of Instagram part 2. Let's get into it. Well, buddy, you know, apart from the missing iPhone box shadow, it's not that bad of a Photoshop job. I will be honest. It would have been an easy fix as well if he had just noticed it. You could just take some of that blue from the shadow and just fill in the box, you know? But yeah. Fake person of Instagram, guys. It's all fake. Everything's friggin' fake. Now, this lady's butt is so hot that it melted her car. Look at that. Look at that. That's a hot butt. That is a tick butt. Or is it? Probably not as tick as she makes it look on Instagram. Yeah, even her outfit's like super warped. Like you can see that the pattern, like the snakeskin pattern is like warped to give her a tick butt. All right, we got Jennifer Lopez. Okay, so, I mean, listen, the right lighting can actually make it look like you have absolutely no skin imperfections whatsoever. But yeah, I agree that JLo does use quite a bit of Photoshop. She's 50, man. She's 50 years old. No one's expecting her to look super, super young. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a lot. That's a big difference, isn't it? It's a big difference. But at the same time, that just looks like skin to me. Like, she frankly doesn't really have that many wrinkles. Like, if this is supposed to be a bad picture of JLo, it's really not. That's what people look like. You know? We've just been conditioned to think that it looks bad because we're so used to seeing photos of people without any pores or wrinkles or imperfections. Whoa, lady! That's a heck of a lot of Photoshop. That's a lot. That's a lot of Photoshop right there. She doesn't even look like a human being. She kind of looks like a blow-up doll. I'm just being honest, doesn't she? She's a very beautiful lady. But it doesn't look real. I actually know where this is in Milan as well. Well, that's just friggin' weird, isn't it? I feel like I've seen a picture of this girl before. Why is her head so small? So small. Beep. Beep, beep, beep. Like her head is so tiny, but then you look at the rest of her body and it's gigantic. Like I'm trying to figure out if it's the angle or not. But no, I think she just made her head really small. Or she's using one of those filters, like those filters that they have in Asian countries that kind of like, you know, they get, well, they're not just in Asian countries anymore, but they like make your head really small and they like, you know, kind of thing. The hell is going on here? Holy moly. Where does her leg end and begin? Where is her crotch? The heck is going on? Does anyone else feel really uncomfortable looking at this photo? She looks very pleased with herself. Super friggin' weird. Like I know that it's photoshopped. But is it? There's not a lot of, yeah, there's some movement of the pixels. There's some movement of pixels. I can see it a little bit. Not as much as you would expect to see though. Kind of weird. Not kinda, really weird. No filter, but Instagram says otherwise at the top. No filter, look, told y'all my eyes starting to change. Colored lenses. For sure, girl, you have beautiful eyes. Too bad they're fake. That's like one of my favorite filters on Instagram, like the colored eyes ones. It actually looks very, very legit. It's fun to see yourself with different colored eyes. But don't lie about it, you know? You know, somebody who actually pretends that she has like green eyes, actually has brown eyes, is Kylie Jenner. Like Kylie Jenner totally changes her eye color so that they look more green than brown. And like to the point where Travis Scott actually doesn't know what color eyes she has. Like when he was asked in like an interview what color eyes Kylie Jenner has, he said, oh, they're hazel or green or something, and her eyes are like fully brown. He's just so used to seeing her on Instagram, he doesn't know what color her eyes actually are. The frig is this? The hell is going on here? This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just blown away. The messed up thing is that like, you can tell by the light that she actually does have a lot of muscle. Like she didn't Photoshop the muscle itself, but she made her waist super, super, super small. This is just like not humanly possible. Like, you're defying the laws of physics right now. You can't have a waist that small. Like, I'm sorry, you just can't. I know you want one, sweetheart, but you can't. We got a little mirror doing some tricks on ya. I'm just saying, if you're gonna take a photo in front of a mirror and you're gonna Photoshop yourself, make sure you Photoshop the mirror too. It's kind of a dead giveaway. Her body looks great in the mirror. Like, that looks like what my body looks like. Am I supposed to be ashamed of that? It's a very pretty dress though. Oh my God, I'm so glad we can throw some men in here. Look at that. Look at that. Like, on what planet does this look real, guys? This is not in any way anatomically possible. Look at them. It's so funny. Look at their arms and their waist. Like, I just can't. I don't think that they actually have terrible bodies to begin with. Like, they look like they actually, how the hell am I supposed to know? How do I know? Oh yeah, this lady. I see her a lot. Isn't it weird how you can look at a photo like that and you just like know that it's fake? Like her body just doesn't move in a like, and even look at the curtains by her waist. Doesn't even hide it. Oh, I've seen this guy around. I feel like he did get a nose job though. I feel like he did get a nose job to make his nose super small. All right, we know his name. Not gonna share his name. It's gonna get me in trouble. He really does have a very small nose like that. Is this what people want to look like? I feel like everybody just wants to look like an alien these days. Oh yeah, nice new iPhone, bruh. Got a new iPhone there? It's missing a camera. Is that the new iPhone 12 you got? An invisible camera, you say? Wow. I swear, technology just gets more and more amazing every year. Where are her pores? Where they at? I don't see any. Even her fingers don't have pores. Going a little ham with the blur tool, I see. Cool eye look though. It's definitely some cool nails and eyes. I'm into it. Is her skin really that bad? I wonder. There's no way to tell. It's difficult to tell, honestly, but it can't be that bad, can it? To want to totally cover it up like that? Ah yes, we got a lovely angle. That's a little trick. A little trick from the Insta baddies is to just like stick your butt back as far as possible. And the further away your butt is from the camera, the smaller it looks. It's a perspective trick. Kind of like how they filmed Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. They filmed him a lot closer, and then because he looks gigantic, and then they filmed the hobbits farther away from the camera to make them look smaller. You do that with your ass, depending on whether or not you want a big ass. Apparently some people want bigger ones. Oh, this is a lot, dude. This is a heck of a lot of I feel like half of her body is missing. Where you go? Where did your body go, girl? She looks kind of like a painting. She might as well be. Guys, just do me a favor. If you're gonna Photoshop your photos, don't do it this much, you know? Like this is just it's out of control, man. Who are you trying to impress? Because it's not impressive. It's just obvious that it's fake. That's all. Just saying. Oh my. Yeah, people are even just Photoshopping their fingers and their feet and like just everything, dude. Everything. Had this saved as an inspiration to lose weight when struggling with an eating disorder. Now I can't believe I never noticed the water bending around her waist. Oh my God, that is so upsetting. That is so upsetting to me. Yeah, the water is fully bending around her waist. And also you look at it and it's like, dude, this is not real. Like there's no way that this is a human being. It's all Photoshop. That's just upsetting. I'm sorry you went through that. Oh geez, look at that. Do influencers just think we're stupid? Do you think I'm dumb? You think I can't see you blurring all those lines? Like, You're just insulting my intelligence at this point. Damn, you could cut some cheese with that jawline, girl. Is that what the fellas are looking for these days? Is that what I gotta have? I gotta have a jawline that cuts. All right, so it took me a second to notice, but like the leg, the right leg on this one, well, on the left. It's difficult to tell if that's Photoshop or if it's just like her butt implant that's just squishing in a weird way. But I do know who this girl is, and she does use a lot of Photoshop, like a heck of a lot of Photoshop. She deletes all the tagged photos of her to make sure that you can't ever find what she actually looks like. It's difficult to tell. All right, another trick to figure out if someone's using a lot of Photoshop is if it's a super pixelated image like this, it just means that they're putting it in too many apps. Like they're using so many apps. It decreases the quality to put it in a bunch of apps, especially around the eyes. No way. Oh my God, I see this photo everywhere. You're telling me this isn't real? All right, so who's seen this photo? It's you know, a thing that you do. You go to Bali and then you take a photo above this, like between these two pillars, and then there's a lake. Water at popular Instagram location in Bali is actually an optical illusion. It's a piece of glass under an iPhone. Dude, look at all these people lined up to take their photo. I would probably too. See, I'm torn about the armpits thing because armpits are something that people don't want you to have if you're a woman. They don't want you to have any sort of discoloration down there. There was some jerk in the comments where I like hugged the camera once and he's like, oh, I can see hair on your armpit. Like, okay, first of all, yeah, I'm a human being and there's hair on my arms. I shave my armpits every day. But just like your scraggly face ass, it grows back. So I'm torn between this because it's like people will point out the fact that you have discoloration under your arms and say that you have a hairy armpit and like ridicule you for it. But it looks so stupid, doesn't it? It looks really dumb. Like there's no shadow or anything. Oh, that's super weird. All right, so look at her one arm that's closest to the camera and look at the other one. I wonder if that's the result of Photoshop. Well, yeah, obviously it is, but like I wonder if it's like her making her waist look smaller, so that's stretching her arm out. She looks like a very small person. I don't know, man. That's just so trippy. Freaks me out. Gives my brain just like a little brain fart there. Burmese influencer claims her skinny waist comes from eating healthy. I'm sure it does. Ladies, if you ever see a waist that looks like this, it's not real. It's just not. She would probably topple over if that was her real waist. Real waist. She would probably topple over if that was her real waist. Restarted my glute guide today because I need this peach to get perkier. 6 more days till my B-day, and no, I don't Photoshop my pictures. You sure about that? Kinda looks like you do. Kinda looks like that butt's doing a heck of a lot of things that are not anatomically possible. It's a pointy butt, isn't it? Very pointy butt. Oh, that's a big difference. All right, photo on the top is Instagram photo on the bottom is from a video screenshot. That's a big difference. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. It's just out of control, man. Like, I don't understand how you can look at this photo and think that it looks good. It really doesn't. And frankly, I think it's a good idea for influencers to be legally obligated to declare that a photo is edited. But also, I mean, come on, you're smart. You can figure it out. All right, guys, that was the fake people of Instagram part 2. Did you love it? Did you want part 3? I feel rather judgy-wudgy in these videos, but I feel like I have the license to be judgy-wudgy, low-key. Low-key, it's one thing, like being fake on Instagram, being fake on social media. It's the one thing that I feel like I have the right to judge. Because just be a little more real on social media, man. People will like you for it. Subscribe!